Hey guys, Lucky13 here, and today we're going to talk about the procedurally generating tools that will flesh out a lot of the buildings, a lot of the rest stops, and what else this could possibly mean for us as players in the future. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so continuing on from where we left off, basically, we're going to be seeing a lot of things rapidly come together. And I'm not just talking about hab units or rest stops, but skyscrapers, buildings, I mean, you name it, subways even. They're using a algorithm in a program to create multiple layer items, buildings, and other things with just a few clicks of a button that will, they pull out a tree and they type in what they want and how they want it to connect and press a button. A few moments later, or hours, it will generate a whole room or a whole building or, multiple floors. Of course, I'm sure everybody already knows a little bit about this. Some people who do not know about this, this is going to be a way to accelerate the way the game builds a lot of things. And when I say procedurally generated, I don't mean that it's going to change each time you come back to it. What they're doing is finding the perfect combination of rooms that will connect to each other to create either their rest stops or a room on ArtCorp or a whole building that's on ArtCorp, or more buildings that are yet to be seen on Hurston. So these things, they put them in the art, some kind of art program, draw up the pieces they want, and then place them in certain ways that they fit, like a background or a foreground. When I say foreground, a chair, a lamp, an ashtray, just random things like that. And it will fill out the universe in such a way that it'll almost feel natural. Now, I was having a conversation with an org mate the other day about org hangers, or are we able to rent out or purchase like city buildings or hangar areas that we can have an org centralized place. And modify. I know it's going to be pretty heavy on the modify senses whenever we are looking forward to just something to get in game. Right now, I wouldn't mind, just being able to buy a building. We can work on the modification stuff later, because we were talking like, would it be cheaper for an org to go in, in halves and pay for a building, or and also put beds and stuff in there so that they can stay at the org hangar or the building. It's kind of like an apartment complex for an org. I don't know. That's something that is seriously considered, and I'm sure a lot of people would be able to be on board with that, seeing as we can now have all this sweet rendering technology that we have from CIG. Also, what about floors in apartment buildings that aren't attached to orgs, or people that aren't in an org and just want an apartment building, a place they can call their own, their little hab? I noticed this picture from the email that we got. It's basically for a basic elevator, and it looks like on the top left there's 12 floors. So is this something we might see in the future? An apartment building, And also, going further in depth, into the future, will we be able to customize our apartment buildings? I'm not saying all this stuff has to be done immediately. I'm just saying, will it happen? Could it happen? Should it happen? Sound like a damn news reporter. What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, this is just some stuff that we're looking forward to, because they're fleshing out ArtCorp at such a rapid pace, and they've totally redesigned it from where it came from a year ago. And, I mean, other than just actually being able to see it in, nothing else but this flyover, it's a little confusing because I no longer see city streets, or the little orange glow that they used to have. I don't know if they still intend on replacing that, or if they're going to add city streets that we can drive gray cats on, or maybe they'll create a what are those things called? The things you get on and you ride around, and it's got a little handle and stuff. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, if somebody knows what it is, you can go ahead and post that in the comments below. I appreciate it. And just a segue. There we go. Never mind, person. You don't have to type anything in there. Appreciate the thought, though. But anyway, maybe we can get a segue or something to move around in the city. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the whole city, because obviously there's lots of areas that are jam-packed full of buildings that you wouldn't be able to walk between anyhow. So, is this a bad step? I don't know. But we'll see in the future. Alright guys, till next time, remember,
game on!